Hi, Martell Hopes. How are you? You don't want to say anything about your court case? Okay, you too, Martell. As y'all can see, Martell Hope is showing up. He's going into the courtroom, you guys. So I did have to go through the throwbacks, you guys. I was listening at Queen Sheba, beautiful Queen Sheba, and the interview with Martell. So now I'm just thinking about how the court system has failed this young lady, how the court system has failed this family. Now, Queen Sheba gets to the portion of the children. At this time, when she interviewed Martell, Martell was shopping around these documents about the child abuse. He just always lied, y'all. He said he said that he won in the court case. So anyway, um, he was telling Queen Sheba that, yeah, I didn't hit my kids. The court threw it out. Everything was just good. Melody just lied. Everything worked in my favor. And then he brought up the fact that Melody was taking the kids to therapy. Then this man said, well, they told me I had to go to therapy. I'm against that. I won't go and I'm not going. He said it. He said he's not going and he didn't go. I don't ever think they made him go. The court system does nothing to this man. Let's see if I can pull that up.
Right. So the 25 weeks is something totally different than what you're about to speak on. Yeah.
Okay. But it's still kind of in the arena of what you're talking about. And that's
so regardless of what, we went to court for everything, and it was never found that I abused my child or my children, period.
Well, so what they ordered you to do is to go to therapy and work with
yeah. So that was in the beginning. That's why I abusing me. And again, I would never abuse my children, period. And then, Melody already had the kids in therapy. She was going to therapy. So the judge said, Mr. O.
Yeah, they showed that on the show. I remember that.
Yeah. So the judge said, on the right for me to go there. And I'm like, so I was against it 100%. I'm like, no, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't go. And we came back to court. And then
how come you didn't go to therapy, Martell? Just out of curiosity.
I'm going to tell you, but then I was in contempt of court. So that's why I was sanctioned right there. And then it doesn't make any sense. She said, so Martell, since you didn't abide by the rules, so if you do ever get full custody, you would not get child support, and you would not get your attorney fees paid. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because she forced me to go to therapy, and to this day, I'm happy that I was forced to go to therapy because now I go home.
So y'all heard what he said. He did not. I don't know if he went one, he's or two times or whatever, but he did not, according to him, complete the case. He wanted to know why he couldn't get child support. This is crazy. This woman had 4 year kids now. Then you all on national TV complaining that the woman worked too much with all these babysitters, but you not pulling in no kind of weight to help out financially. But the court. So as y'all know, Melody is in Georgia right now with all the millimeters and her fans celebrating. They celebrating Winter Wonderland, and guess who else's birthday they will be celebrating? Tank's. Tank's birthday was this week, I believe. My daughter's on the 12th. His is on the 10th or the 11th, something like that. But anyway, y'all, this month is Tank's birthday. We want to wish you a very happy birthday, Tank. Happy birthday. Such a handsome young man. So I just want to take a look at what Alabama laws concerning the uh, revenge porn tape. But we can see that the court system has failed this young lady. Now, Melody's story is like many other black women when they often go through court. They're often looked upon as being different. You're not treated the same when you go through the court as any other ethnic group. Number one, on Queen Sheba, he admitted, he told her, he said, well, look, yeah, I sent her a snapshot of the tape. I said, quit bullying me, right? He has admitted. Then Carson Blue came out and said that the girlfriend, Bedbug, admitted that she had the tape, tape, not a picture now. Bedbug admitted that she had put the tape out, and it had been distributed around friends and family. And then what we got lately, don't forget Carson Blue, Bedbug. Lately, we want to talk about the Scots. The Scots put it in writing. Yeah, I saw the video. Then the wife came out. Marceau put it out in writing about the revenge piece. Then then the wife came out. She put it out. Oh, she just loaded. She was loaded. She was loaded, y'all. She said that she saw that tape, and the tape was being passed around. Yeah, say, yeah, he did it. She had so much convention. But listen, even we're talking about how the court system failed black women. In particular, we're looking at a perfect example would be Melody. Even though this man violated his court order, he is still walking around. He violated, she went and got a no trespass, or I call it a restraining order on the man. So therefore, he violated again, right? He's still walking around. Nobody does nothing to Martell. So Martell feel right now like he's a god because he's told. He said, "Oh, I remember when he bashed into that arena, one of the girls' birthday party." And she said, I'm going to call the police. Will you please leave? He said, call them. You call them all the time. They do nothing anyway. And he's right. He feels like he is God. He does not do anything wrong. But one thing bothering him right now is that they do not give him child support. He's talking about, why? No child support for you. Okay, let's just see what Alabama Code 130. This the Alabama Code, distributing a private image without consent. A person commit the crime. It's a crime. It is a crime that's been committed, and he's still walking around here, even though he violated those documents. It's a crime, and they still haven't picked him up. He's still trying to prove that everything is fake. Now, y'all know I met him up there in at the courtroom, on the courtroom floor. That's not fake. He was in the courthouse, but yet he wants us to believe that, you know, he want us to believe that this RP is fake. Let me read it over. A person commit to a crime of distributing a private image if he or she knowingly posts, email, it can be texts, and that's what he said he did to Melody. He said that he texted Melody a screenshot and said, quit bullying me. And his castmates say he passed around the video, right? Text, transmit, or otherwise distribute a private image when the duplicit person has not consented to the transmission and the depicted person had a reasonable expectation of privacy against transmission of the private image. I love my husband. I bet Melody would never in 1,000 years thought that her husband would be doing this to her. You know, you're doing this a private moment between you and your husband expressing the love that y'all have with each other. But a violation of this act is a Class A misdemeanor. A subsequent adjudication or conviction under this section is a Class C felony. Wow. This one is pretty straightforward. If you had nude photos of someone and you send them to anyone else, it's a crime. So all these people, the whole cast, the girlfriend, her friends, everybody looking at this tape, y'all. Everybody passing this tape around and decide to torture this woman with, make a joke. But what they did was put it off on her mama, said it was the mama that had. Oh, Miss Van, I feel so sorry for this family. Let me start over. This one is pretty straightforward. If you have nude photos of someone, you send them to anyone else in the entire universe without their permission, you have committed a crime. There are a few exceptions to this, such as responding to the request of law enforcement, image that legitimately affect the public interest. For instance, picture of a politician having an affair, image taken in a public place. Sorry, exhibitionist. Yeah, they don't apply to this case. But you know, if you've been a victim of non-consensual, which is what Melody said, she is a victim of non-convicted sharing of her news. Yeah. So we're talking about a crime. Every blogger that decided that they were going to piggyback off of what Tisha said focused on this man's sexuality. Nobody look at it as a crime. They're still trying to pass it around as a text message. A text message. Indeed, the court has failed this woman. Let's see what Tisha say. Let's see what Tisha say, Let's see what Montel say. They both saying the same thing. Tisha said the video was passed around, shared. He said he shared the text message. Okay? The girlfriend said, Bedbug said, it was distributed to friends and family. This is a crime, ladies and gentlemen, and family. This is a crime. This man has violated, he said he had violated. This man has done everything he ain't supposed to do when it comes to the court and what they ruled him to do. Yet, he still have favor in their eyes. The court system has failed this black woman. So, in the news today is Papa and Remy Ma. Y'all look, this by Urban Bell, but they've been on the internet just going wild with each other. These couple was such a cute couple. I was rooting for them. Remy Ma and Papoose marriage is currently a hot topic on social media. The former love and hip hop New York stars has been silent, while cheating rumors have been spreading all over the blogs. However, all of that changed hours ago. Remy kicked things off on her Instagram account. In a post, she alleged that Papoose has a girlfriend, y'all. Oh no, not Papoose. Boxer Clarissa Shield. Remy also alleged that Clarissa PR team has been harassing her by putting out negative stuff. So Remy, she started posting screenshots of alleged text messages between Papoose and Clarissa. She wrote, Papoose dog, fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa Shields, laughing, laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This supposed to be a world champion boxer. It gets scary. Hung up soon as she heard my voice. Now, I'm telling everything, oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one. So even Vibe magazine, they talking about from black love to break up. Remy Ma and Papoose relationship timeline. There they go, you guys. That wonderful couple. I just love this couple. I really do. Oh, wow. I just hope that they be able to work things out. But Remy Ma and Papoose have long been celebrated as one of hip-hop's most iconic couples. Their love story filled with admirable loyalty and resilience captivated fans as they navigate highs and personal struggles together. From holding it down as Remy sat behind bars to exchanging vows and reality TV stardom, their bond became a symbol of love. However, over the years, Remy and Papoose have shown that they're not perfect. Rumors of infidelity and public dispute have overshadowed their one inspiring relationship. So the couple journey began in 2004 when they met. The relationship deepened in 2008 when Remy Ma was sentenced to 6 years in prison for assault with a weapon. Yeah, y'all. So that's what's going on. Remy Ma and Papoose is facing a divorce, you guys. And I just hopefully this couple can sweat it out. Really. But I think they're headed for divorce. She has accused this man of cheating with this boxer called Clarice, right? This is coming from Vibe magazine. What they say, Papoose, the couple relationship which has become synonymous with loyalty and black love. seem to be at its wits' end. Well, this is Papoose clapping back at his wife. Well, you know they got this beef going on the internet. Says Papoose is moved on. He's tired of Remy Ma cheating. Papoose sad to say that at Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she playing the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous of times. She rather clout chase on social media than handle this like civilized adult. I did not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through this all. And yes, that is Papoose clapping back at Remy Ma. Remy Ma says, I'm not 45 yet. But you are 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine. I think she talking to the girlfriend. She's so boxer she called Clarissa, y'all. Again, though, I'm not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend buy you some flowers and some gifts. And he didn't answer any of his phone because he was with his call girl this week. Remember? Okay, you guys, that's it. Let's just see right here what the fans are saying. Queen said, if they are done, Pep needs to go ahead and move out of the house. Living together isn't working. It is sad. See it in this way. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm rooting for them. Lady Pooh said, I swear, that is what I have been saying for years now. Yeah, they saying they still there. She want him out the house, y'all. But if they're married, y'all, it just don't, they're married. Honor Black History Month by learning the rags to riches story of Sarah Rector, you guys. This really is truly a rag to riches story, y'all. Sarah Rector, the daughter of Creek Indian freedmen, rose from humble beginning in a wind-swept two-room cabin near the tiny town of Twin in Indian Territory to become the richest black girl in America when she was 11 years old. Her parents were African Americans, members of the Muskogee Creek Nation. It includes 5 tribes who were relocated by the U.S. government using a combination of bribery and force from their former homeland in the Southwest to what now would become Oklahoma so that these settlers could take over their rich land. Sarah was born March the 3rd in 1902, you guys. Her great-grandparents had been slaves of the Creeks in their ancestral homelands in Alabama and Georgia. But after the Civil War, Creek slaves were freed. So I'm on the Creek called from Estivates, meaning the black people. Learn something new every day. Both of Sarah's grandparents had fought with the Union Army during the Civil War. And when Indian Territory became Oklahoma in 1907, the Dawes Allotment Act divided Creek lands among tribal members and their former slaves. Each member of the Rector family received 160 acres allotment of rocky, unproduced land deed. Y'all should saw it looked like an old desert. That's why they gave it to them. Unsuitable for farming. Had the U.S. government known at the time what flowed beneath Sarah's rocky acres, they likely would have never reconsidered. Now let's move on down here, y'all. So she done hit oil, y'all. Yeah, I want y'all to see this. Yeah. To raise enough money to pay the $30 annual tax bill, Sarah's father, Joseph Rector, leased her allotment to the Devonian Oil Company of Pittsburgh in 1911. 2 years later, wildcatter B.B. Jones struck a gusher on Sarah's land that produced 2,500 oil barrels a day, which gave Sarah a whopping daily income of $300. When her fortune topped $10,000 a month, at the age of 13, a probate judge appointed a white guardian to her. Although both her parents were alive and she was living with her parents, y'all, this woman was so low down, y'all. A probate judge appointed a white guardian for her, although both her parents were still alive. Her guardian, T.J. Porter, was a family friend, and although rumors spread that he was mismanaging Sarah's money, an NAACP investigation proved the claims false. In fact, Sarah's parents had selected Porter as guardian of their daughter's wealth, and he received 2% of her income, y'all. No. In 1920, the Rector family moved to Kansas City, where Sarah graduated from Lincoln High School. Her issue with dispute guardianship continued in Kansas City, but most stemmed from greed and not legitimate concern for her welfare. When Sarah reached legal age, a judge found her mentally sound and capable of managing her own money. Ain't that something? Her parents was with her. At this point, her lawyer claimed she owned $750,000 in oil properties along with other assets that pushed her worth over $1 million. At the height of her wealth, Sarah owned Rector Mansion, a large stone house on East 12th Street in Kansas City, and the entire block surrounded it. She drove a green and black Cadillac, later adding a silver plate Lincoln and a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce. At the age of 20, she married Kansas City businessman Kenneth. So let's see what happened to Sarah, y'all. Eventually, Sarah married William Crawford, a restaurateur whom she helped to open a second restaurant in Tulsa. Oh, Black Wall Street. Her fortune took a hit during the Great Depression, but she still owned property in Kansas City and Oklahoma until her death from a stroke in 1967. Sarah experienced encouraging officials in Oklahoma to provide badly needed protection for children caught up in the oil boom, especially black and indigenous children who became targets of unscrupulous men attempt to snatch their money. Sarah is buried in a peaceful parcel of land known as Blackjack Cemetery back home in Oklahoma where she was born. So she was part of that Tulsa, y'all know, Black Wall Street. And this is the story of Sarah Rector, the richest black person in America ever, till today.